I'm here to speak to you about how social media has more negative impacts than it does positive impacts on kids, teens, and preteens, and that kids should be no younger than the age of 13 or at least until they're at a mature age to download a social media account because it can damage their self-esteem, it can expose them to inappropriate things they're not ready to see yet, and it can hinder their development as a person. Now, how many kids do you see that have social media? Because I see a lot of kids that have social media. That includes cousins, family members, siblings, friends. Almost every kid I see has a social media account. But what if them being so young and having a social media account can damage their self-esteem and can expose them to things that they're not ready to see yet and can even hinder their development as who they are as people? Today, I hope to persuade you that kids should be no younger than 13 or at least until they're at a mature age to be allowed to have a social media account. Despite how most everyone is on social media, using it at too young of an age can hurt your self-esteem and can even hinder your further development. We all know how challenging social media is, and if we do not measure up, it can damage our self-esteem. Not measuring up or being good enough can even lead to cyberbullying and harassment by other social media users. This can lead to negative thoughts and actions, and all these at a young age can cause anxiety and hinder any developing as a person. Now, you can avoid these issues by giving your kids productive things to do that causes them not to go on social media as much. Letting your kids hang out with their friends and teaching them how to have genuine conversations can allow them to grow as people and make connections to other people. Even encouraging your kids to read a book can open their minds and enhance reading and vocabulary skills and can prepare them for real-world events and situations and can even further their grades in school and increase their grades. Taking your kids for a walk and letting them explore nature and get some air while spending time with them can make them feel loved and important because you chose to do something with them. Using social media at a young age can hinder development as a person and can cause unruliness and obedience problems. Elementary school age children who use social media for more than 2 hours a day are more likely to have emotional, social, and attention problems. I got that from DressCorrelin.com, and it was a blog post basically explaining how this person's kids did not have social media, and it made them better people, and it made them have better connections to other people, and they even had better communication skills. Studies show that excessive screen time on social media is linked to delays in cognitive, language, social, and emotional skills in children. A child who has their face buried in a phone on social media, only interacting through texts and emojis, will not develop the ability to communicate with people face to face. It is shown that at least 90% of 13 to 17-year-olds have used social media, and at least 75% report having at least one active social media profile. I got that from aacap.org, which shows statistics for kids and teens with social media. So I encourage all parents and other adults to not let their kids have social media until they're at least a teenager, or at least until they have shown enough maturity to handle having a social media account. And it may upset your kids, and it may be hard to do, but ultimately, in the end, kids will benefit from this, and they'll even thank you sooner or later that you showed them other things to do besides being bogged down in social media. They'll thank you that they were able to have better communication skills and interact with people face to face, and that they were able to face life's obstacles on a more personal, real level than just going through social media and comparing themselves to famous people and to other people who might have it better than them. Thank you.